Hello and welcome to It Came from the Third Party. I am Double Lincoln.
And I'm his co-host, Zach.
Yes, today we have the Midgard Heroes Handbook. What do we got in it?
Well, Kobold Press has done it again. They've basically done better than the first party.
I'd agree. There's a lot of fun stuff in this book.
Yeah. Starting off, you got some little information on the Midgard campaign setting.
You then have some races, some new classes.
My favorite race in the book is the Gearforged, because they are the Warforged with the trademark filed off.
Yeah, and I love the Centaurs, if only because in 3.5 there was a lot of races that there was a penalty to playing them, and I don't feel that's really prevalent in 5th edition.
Yes, well, except ladders and other things for the Centaurs.
Yeah, so that's the big downside for Centaurs is ladders.
Now, I'd have to say, though, my favorite of martial archetypes offered in this book is the Ghost Knight.
I like the, for the martial one, the Bard's College of Luck. It's always fun.
Always manipulating reality. That's always a good thing. But I like to release my inner Nick Cage.
Who doesn't love to release their inner Nick Cage?
Nick Cage, he feels guilty about it.
Yeah, he does. Especially that Superman picture. Ever see
Oh,
that?
God, yeah, I've seen that.
Here, I'll put it up on screen. Look at that. That's horrifying.
Next in the book, they've got the Divine Domains.
Yes, I like the beer domain.
That was also my favorite, just on the sheer novelty of the name.
That was honestly why I chose it too.
But what is great in this book is they offer a pantheist priest option.
Yes, and if you've... I love that because I then watched the... have you ever seen the polytheistic cleric sketch?
Yes, I've seen that from, was that Dormouse or whatever?
Dormonster, I think, did it.
Yeah, I can't remember names. We'll probably link it in the video in the description below.
I'll link it in the description.
Or there'll be something in this corner. Probably not, because we're lazy at it. And
Yeah.
by we, I mean him. And I mean, well, actually, I'm lazy because I make you do everything. But he
Yeah.
edited, but I buy all the books, so it's all good.
And I buy the editing software.
I bought the camera. Anyways, enough dick waving. Next in the book, there's the arcane options. And what is your favorite arcane option?
I like the sorcerer, honestly.
Which
Sorcerers are fun.
Which sorcerer?
Any of them. I like the sorcerer. They always...
There's the chaos sorcerer?
Chaos sorcerer.
The one with all the insane...
Absolutely insane. I actually forget, what's the percentile chance to trigger that?
I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Because I know in 5e it's really low. It's like 5%. And
But this one, you've got features that make you do it quite often. My favorite of the spellcasting options is the Elven one, because with your expanded ritual focus options, you can basically make permanent magic almost anywhere. It's kind of expensive, but it's freaking awesome. Like the spell Bloom. That's
fun.
just simply amazing.
Or Desolation. The exact opposite of Bloom.
Yeah, I think that's what I like. Now, the backgrounds in this book, they're a bit of a mixed bag. Obviously, you have to file off parts from to put them in other sets.
Yeah, in order for it to be, one, legally distinct, two, distinct enough to be part of Midgard, they're gonna have to change.
So you're playing as a ghost knight noble.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be strange when you're in favor.
Yeah, kind of strange.
The miner of our background fits in just about anywhere. Just minding your own business.
Yeah, as a miner.
Yeah. There are some feats offered in this book. They're not too comprehensive.
Yeah.
You got stuff like rune magic, varying levels, some dragon crafting.
I did find some interest in the rune magic, though, because my favorite 4th ed class was the rune priest. That was always a lot of fun.
Yes. See, this book also adds some more magical options too, like ley line magic, where you have to tap into the natural energies of the multiverse and all that.
Yeah,
Goodness.
I like that also because I like Shadowrun, and that's one of the big things in Shadowrun is you can get a bonus to your magic roll if you're near a ley line.
Not geometry.
Geomagic.
Geographic power booms. That's where it's at, kids.
Yes. Remember, maps are fun.
Another thing this book adds is a nice selection of runic magic, as you already mentioned. Each rune has varying levels of power. And sometimes I would just give them to free for free to certain like classes like fighters or barbarians. Because I feel like they don't get much flashy powers.
Yeah, they start off strong, but fighter's always going to get the short end of the stick past like level 5.
Except when they're fighting, sociopathic silent kill machines. Alright.
It's like the one thing they do.
Also included in this book is a wide variety of spells. I've already mentioned my favorite, Bloom, and he already mentioned his favorite, the exact opposite. A.K.A. F.U. Zach.
Yeah, because it's fun. The other fun one is where you blow up a ley line. It like says fire and lava erupts from the ley line, dealing like 30 D12 damage to anyone on it. That's horrifying. They give that to players.
This is why you think maps are fun.
Yes. Did you know I'm wanted by the FBI for doing weird Google searches?
I'm not doubting.
Because maps are fun!
But all in all, this book, if you're not a fan of Midgard, I'd still buy it. It's got options. It's got a few creatures, but you're probably going to see those in later Kobold press books, and it's not the main selling point. I'm not going to read this and be like, oh, I can't wait to see what like 5 monsters they have in it.
Overall, as a player, I do think this is a fun book too to get into. If you're, especially so, I think a Midgard campaign would be a lot of fun.
And even if it's not Midgard, just change a few things around, and you've got a good book.
Yeah,
You got a nice variety of options. They're not too overpowered. They're not too weak like the Ranger. So
that's it from us.
Kobold Press.
Yeah, Kobold Press. Hello and welcome to Double Lincoln. Today we have Midgard's Heroes Handbook.
I thought our title was It Came from the Third Party. Listen, we've had this discussion on Brandon. No, this is staying in the video. We got a drama for YouTube bucks. Listen, I can't believe it, Steve. Yes, to be continued. Okay, anyways. Now we're keeping this in. We're keeping that bit in. Are you trying to spread the Double Lincoln brand?
I'm trying to spread both brands.
Well, which brand?
My brand!